we'll be trying to help them run the gauntlet. And as we argue about pizzas in the chat, our game is getting started.
Yes. I was actually just having that conversation yesterday.
About pizzas?
Yeah, which deep dish was the best, and I default to Giordano's. But,
I do like Giordano's myself.
Yeah, but I like Illuminati's crust more. But then people go nuts because Pequod's is like the definitive.
I've never had Pequod's.
Yeah. I think I had it at some sort of work event, but I've never been there, so.
Well, we'll find out. But now, the thing we have to find out is, thankfully, Chiller's not actually playing Symmetra. I got a little worried.
All right. So we've got, let's see here. Now they might change some heroes here. I was going to see if they get creative. We've got a Brigitte, which is interesting, but effective. For, that's good.
They're playing, usually though, when you play triple support in the current meta, you play with 2 tanks. Well, they're going for the single tank on the Reinhardt, double DPS and triple support, so let's see how that works out.
Interesting. So they're probably,
on the other side,
well, I'll see where, I was like, let's see where Alan is, who's playing healer there, Mercy, see where he decides to play out. Oh, I gotta get some volume in the booth here.
Mm-hmm. Especially when playing against a dive competition, I feel like having a single tank might be rough, but we'll see how they make it work.
Let's see what they, because I mean, you gotta remember you can also use obstacles as your shield as well. So
yeah, and having 5 low health heroes on your team is kind of dive competition product. But let's see, as the 2 teams begin, the dive comes through.
There it comes.
There it is. A great counter dive play from Faith and Zerglin, taking down both of the divers, and now it's up to them to go for the collapse and take control of this cart.
Very nice.
Do it cleanly, or Reinhardt tries to go and get something out of that fight, does not, ends up staggering a little bit.
Wow.
He should be jumping off the map right now.
And Shambali is...
Biggs goes for kind of a solo dive there. He has nobody to help him. In fact, nothing happens. Right now, Shambali just has to take a breather, get out, regroup, and then go for another fight.
Or Blackwatch.
Of course. Blackwatch.
Blackwatch is regrouped. Here they come. Let's see what Biggs is thinking. He's going to be leading the charge on this dive.
There's a trip. That's a lot of damage. He's going to get healed up, though.
Yep.
Actually, it's going to be a lot of charge for Mercy. He's going to be looking to get her Valkyrie.
She's going to be ready to drop it.
The tire comes out. Let's see what it gets. There it is. You see it grinding around, and it's going to get a whole deal of nothing. Yeah. So the dive can go on now. Support ults on both sides. There's going to be one messy fight. As Biggs begins, goes in for the dive, doesn't quite find anything. Chiller getting pocketed by Mercy. The triple support is showing up, but Randy with the double kill. Gonna get traded real fast by Zerglin. And now they're all just staggering there. It's a big stall. Let's see what's gonna happen. Zerglin does manage to take down Reinhardt. The trance comes out from the side of Shambali. And this should be their fight after this. However, both teams kind of playing a scrappy fight right now. As long as you get enough scot-free, Randy gonna get the kill onto Zerglin. Goes for the ultimate. That's one, that's 2. And Simple with the blade. Scrappy fight, but actually it manages to work out for Blackwatch at the end. Though they invested the support ults first, which usually means you lose the fight if you don't manage to win it with that support ult against no support ult. But they turned it around, so props to them for that. And this should be a 0.1 cap. Tank's gonna be pushing as the DPSs stay up and try to get something more. The rally comes out pre-fight. We've seen this done a lot in this meta. So now they're gonna be sitting on 100 more armor. That's tough to break through. However, against the fight, you can kind of poke through that before the fight begins. Let's see if they can do it. Fight's going on. The tire is gonna come out.
Let's see what this tire does.
It's looking for the squishies. Doesn't quite matter. Big guy gets booped off the map. Faith is bloodthirsty.
Wow,
Takes down Sipiter.
Hungry. Takes out healer. Good target.
And that's 2 picks on the side of Shambali.
But yet it's not stopping the payload. Well, now it is.
It is not. And the tanks are still pushing up. They're still looking for something. They're not going to quite find it. Brigitte caught in the garage. Says, I don't care. He's going to go and take down Biggs and fend for herself. Randy gets one of his signature low height fair picks. However, it's not gonna matter. Stupider gets taken down by Pape again.
They're pushing back Blackwatch. Oop,
Watch out for this though. Right after the res, Nerok takes down Zerglin, so now they can go for a pretty easy 6v5. Once they manage to get their team together, regroup, and go for another attack.
And here we have our ultra aggressive tank right here, a big guy who usually you're holding your breath because you think he's too aggressive, but he always comes out alive. Generally.
Fight does begin. And there's a lot of poking we've been seeing. The deflect onto the high noon by Sinful, that's big.
Oh my.
Doesn't let it get more. Fair on very low health. Then you're gonna be taken down. And though the trades do come in, it's looking like a Shambali fight. And I'm proven wrong once again. What an amazing turnaround that they're doing. Let's see if they can manage to clean up the fight. For Big Guy with the charge onto Biggs. Tank.
Big Guy's doing a really good job of diving in and staying alive.
Yeah,
thanks
that's
for
quite
Sipiter with the
amazing
res
as a
there.
solo tank Reinhardt actually. I wish that Blackwatch would be focusing in a little more since that's easier. There they go, 3 really fast picks, all supports down. And though Zerglin does try to have a swan song taking down Randy Valor, it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. And this is going to really Blackwatch's fight. And I've been seeing this pattern where Blackwatch loses the fight initially but decides to stay in, which 9 times out of 10 is the wrong decision, but they make it work.
Agreed. Alright.
Right now, if I was Blackwatch, I would be calling to focus this Shrine every single time. He doesn't have enough protection when he does charge in.
And he does overextend a bit too. So,
Yeah.
Yep.
Playing as a solo tank, even though you have 3 supports, sometimes it's not enough if the focus fire is good enough.
Here they go right around
And
this
after
bend.
that, you can just play around your own shield.
Why are they not? Well, I guess they opted
goes
to.
the-
Oh, Pape with the ult.
And that's another pick onto Mercy.
Seven
And
big-
this should be the end of the fight.
It should slow him down, but it's
So
not.
let's see if Blackwatch agrees with me. It doesn't look like they are. They
Oh.
trade the Mercy.
Yeah.
And with the spawns, this is looking like it's going to be their fight. Zerglin says no. With 1 pick, another one.
Looks like they're going to be able to hold here for a little bit. We got a minute 49 on the clock, so just
Yep.
under 2 minutes. That's pretty good.
Not a fan of what Blackwatch did there with the spawn. They could have just waited and then came back with 6 way earlier than Shambali could have ever done.
Well, I find it interesting that the spawn point's a little bit further away for Blackwatch. They're not super close.
No, it's quite farther away compared to
Yeah.
the one for Shambali. I mean, Shambali is way farther than it is for Blackwatch.
Yeah.
And in fact, now Shambali is forced on the back pedal. Blackwatch asserting their dominance.
Why did
Walking
Shambali
forward
not
with the
opt
run.
for that upper balcony on the right-hand side? I
You
sometimes
can do
see.
that Randy with a pick. However, the far does go down. Fans for the blade. Simple trying to get something done with it. Can't quite do that. The shatter comes through. No follow-up, and here comes the trans. And this is going to be a turnaround again. Let's see if they can manage to do what they're supposed to. Valk and trans expanded for this fight. This is expensive. Zerglin shuts them down with a double high noon. But Randy and Reinhardt, big team effort, actually manages to equalize it, but not for long.
A lot of traded blows right there.
Biggs on high charge. Should be looking to get out. He does. Let's see if they manage to Nirwag with the kill into Paith as they try to chase the Zarya with her high charge.
Let's see what their
Now it's
healers
65.
do to stay alive.
Shambali has to yield. If they go for a fight now, it's not going to look pretty. Paith's just coming back. He does have the tower. He can become effective in this fight really fast. Little bit of card space taken. We're looking at the last fight now. Blackwatch and Shambali. Tournament lights.
There we go.
Not quite, but it
Almost.
does come out. Decides to just take down the Reinhardt.
Good placement.
Big Graviton Surge,
Big
however. Let's see if they
grab.
can capitalize on it. They do. 2 kills coming out. Can they snowball it? Biggs with the Glen Allen's, dude. Faith does get the Mercy. Is it a C9? It's not. Okay. That got me scared for a second. Joyce, however, and Faith gonna be
Big
trying to
stand
do
alive.
more. Biggs on high charge. He's a damage threat now. Gets 2 kills. Can Nira get it? He gets trapped. Reinhardt alone in fight. On point. He's gonna be looking to stay alive. That's all he has to do. It's tough though. People coming out on the side.
Oh!
But it's enough to get his team to come back onto the card. The Tracer, however, does not stay on it.
Still a good run, though. Still a good run.
It's a solid run. It's definitely like It's not as much as you'd want, but it's enough.
They're almost there. So they still got to get through the arguably the harder parts of the map.
Absolutely.
So do you see any noticeable, you think there's going to be any big switches, big hero switch-ups here going on?
Honestly, I would keep going with what works. If I'm Shambali, I would actually keep at least the Junkrat.
Yeah, the junk was very effective.
Though it is an attack, so it's harder to make work. It's really good on the first couple points, I think. And you can make it work if you're skilled enough, which I think Faith is. However, no, they're gonna look for. It's an interesting kind of mixed comp. I'm not sure what they're looking to do with it. Shambali, that is. Blackwatch. I like what Blackwatch is doing. They're gonna go for a high healing output. You know, you're looking for a sustained fight, long fights, a lot of DPS, which is what of like sustained damage, which is what you get with the Pharah and the Junkrat. With Mercy and Moira, if you're not playing against Zarya at least, you have a lot of healing, and you're trying to make the fights prolonged and live through them as you with the healing and with the damage output.
And so what we see here too is the defending team, they're positioning themselves up on Big Earl there, which is the ideal hold, arguably. Definitely. So as long as they don't get booped off.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what Shambali is quite doing. Are they going for the triple DPS with Alan Zoot and Widow? Okay, so Alan does go on Mercy. It's going to be triple support again, double DPS, and one tank. This is really hard to take high ground with. And Blackwatch has a really good comp for high ground. So if I'm Blackwatch, I'm trying to abuse the high ground because there's no way that Shambali can get on top of you, and just use that to rain damage upon them, and then clean up, drop into cover.
There we go. Just going for that boop.
Randy has to take care of this far. He can't just be content just shooting down at the enemies. He's the only one that actually has any kind of
Shambali's going to move forward there.
2 kills. Pharah does get taken down, and now it's on Zergling to have complete free reign to do whatever he wants. He's going to take a couple shots. 1, 2, and looking for the third.
Zergling, nice work.
And there it is. It's going to be the kill now. Okay. Randy does go on the Widow. I agree with that switch.
Yeah, Randy, that's a good point.
Because to be fair, that's the only thing. Pharah is the only thing that can contest the high ground to begin with. But she gets taken down by one of Randy's shots, then it's just free reign just to like take down squishes with high explosive damage.
That's a good vantage point right now. Good sight line straight to the payload.
Absolutely. There's a little bit of pokes coming out.
Yeah. Just keep the pressure on.
No fight. Blackwatch has to drop though. They're giving Shambali a lot of free reign onto the cart. Actually, Faith does get a kill onto Biggs. So they can just snowball this, and Randy's staying out in the open. That's a big stagger. Yes, Blackwatch will have another fight, but it's not an optimal one by any means, as they come out of chokes against the Pharah.
And they got 4.5 minutes. They're coming up on the checkpoint. Shambali's in really good shape right now.
Yeah. There is a tower in play. Let's see if Sinful can turn it around. Blackwatch has to come out really fast. They might not have time. They don't.
Oh!
They win the fight.
Straight for their mercy. Oh, big Rhino coming down.
That wasn't even necessary. These ults are not necessary.
Yeah. They already grabbed the checkpoint.
They grabbed the point, you're gonna have spawns. Having these ults on this fight would be much more important. A lot of yelling going around.
A lot of yelling.
Yeah, I'd rather be sitting on 6 ults instead of 4, but I mean, Shambali still has the ult advantage. Biggs with the grab. That's the big play that you can see. Grab with a little bit of coalescence. That should be enough. Let's see if we can do it. That's a big grab.
Oh,
Trance does come
grab.
out. Trance does come out. Kind of invalidates it. Shadow not gonna get anything. They're gonna just get 1 kill. Gets traded by Randy. And the fight continues on. Val comes out. And Big Guy is alone in the backline. Just kill him. They don't. Okay. Randy with 1 kill onto Taylor. Zergling gets resurrected and he has free reign to do whatever he wants now. Big shatter coming out, and that should be enough. That is going to be enough.
That should
And
push
Shambali
them in. Shambali.
will go forward.
Wow.
Just kill a big guy, for God's sake.
Wow. Those are very well fought.
Yeah, Zerglin absolutely dominant on the McCree for the entire match.
Good follow-up after that ult too there. Very nice. Wow. Now we have the Junkers up. Schaller with that 8,000 healing. 59% kill participation on Zergling there with 32 limbs. Pretty high.
Solid work, Zerglin.
That's pretty good.
Let's see if we can make it work. They still have 2 games in front of them.
Yep.
Both teams are tough. They can do it. I think Shambali can do it, but it's not going to be easy. Zerglin especially has to keep this performance up. If he can do it, then it's doable.
And so we got one more game here based on time. We're in